guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is part 3 of our brisket series. That is right, we are in the middle of a brisket series. Everything you want to know about brisket, we are trying to cover it. And today we are talking about a couple different items when it comes to brisket. We are going to talk about recipes you should make with your leftover brisket. We're going to talk about, I've done 3 different methods of defrosting. What's been so far the best way to defrost leftover brisket so that you can keep it in the freezer for a long time. And then finally, we're also going to give some shout outs to some awesome channels that you need to be checking out if you haven't. For example, my good friend Andrew over at the Grill Sergeant just got a new Pit Boss pellet smoker and he cooked a brisket on it the other day. This thing looked phenomenal. So if you haven't already, go check out Andrew's video. Back to making recipes. I'm not going to show you step by step how to make some of these recipes because they're super easy and they're gonna blow your mind. I'll put up some still pictures, maybe down here, maybe over here. I don't know where they're gonna pop up on the screen just yet, but I'm not gonna do a step by step. You know how to cook ramen. I'm not gonna make you watch me boil water. You know how to cook ramen. Cut up some green onion, fry an egg, drain all the water out of the ramen, put it in a bowl, put a fried egg on top, put your chopped leftover brisket, sprinkle it throughout the ramen recipe. You're seeing the pictures right now. Green onion, fresh green onion should always be in your refrigerator, always. And then you're gonna drizzle your favorite barbecue sauce. Right now, that's my Freddy Foxx barbecue sauce. Is like a Sweet Baby Ray's, but direct order, and so much better than Sweet Baby Ray's. He's on Instagram. I'll leave a link of all the people I'm going to talk about today in the description below, so you'll be able to find out everybody. But Freddy Foxx makes the best barbecue sauce on the planet right now. And then Harmon Heat hot sauce. It is not even a public hot sauce yet. I got the hookup from our good friends over at Harmon Heat. If you are looking for a very entertaining YouTube channel, these dudes over there try the hottest peppers, the hottest whatever trends, and they give you a real raw filming of what's going on. It is by far the funniest show I watch on YouTube. So thank you guys for putting that out there. So you put your favorite barbecue sauce, you put your favorite hot sauce, and you drizzle it over there, and you're gonna have the best ramen you've ever had in your life. I haven't had ramen since college. So that's 20 years ago almost. Not quite, but soon it will be. And I just used the packets. Look at this picture I'm showing you. You are going to have your mind blown with how this ramen's done. If you don't have leftover brisket, because you haven't made brisket recently, you can also substitute it with bacon. It's gonna be the best breakfast you had in a while. Second recipe I recommend you do is my good buddy Tommy over at the Gallery Backyard BBQ. I'm gonna put the link up there and I'm gonna put them in the description below too. He made a pork fried rice, but he said, Kevin, leftover brisket would be perfect for this fried rice recipe. So he's got an awesome Blackstone 36. This thing is killer. I'm actually gonna go buy one just for myself because everything he makes on there looks awesome. So check out his fried recipe. Like I said, it's gonna be in the description below. And I can't wait to make it myself, but Tommy's already done it, so I wasn't gonna reinvent the wheel and do another fried rice video. You get the idea. Follow Tommy's recipe. The other thing I want to talk to you about real quick is defrosting. I reached out and we did a live stream. We'll probably do a live stream on Tuesday night this week regarding updates. But everybody was saying the best way to defrost meat, as you know, is with just sticking it in your fridge the day before. So I had 2. Now this might look funny. The reason this one looks funny is I did 2 different methods with the brisket. One of them, or 2 of them, I did not put any beef broth in, and I just froze them. And then I let them sit for a week, then I defrosted them in the fridge. The other method I did is I put beef broth in the recipe, in the bag to freeze them. I wanted to know if the beef broth would encapsulate the juices and kind of add a flavor profile or just keep it juicier. So far, this one I'm gonna experiment with defrosting in the fridge. However, my good friend over at Pickles BBQ, another awesome channel, he recommended, Kevin, you do sous vide videos, drop the beef broth one right into the sous vide and see what happens. And he was absolutely right. That brisket came out hot like it just came out of the smoker. It was delicious. So it was an awesome way to reheat meat. That how else can you really reheat brisket? Because when I try to reheat certain beef, chicken, it gets an off flavor if you're not doing it properly. So the sous vide was able to bring it up to a nice, warm, off the smoker taste and heat that was just right. So Charlie over at Pickles BBQ, thank you for that recommendation. The only thing I did not think of is I was defrosting that much brisket, you know, that thick, that wide, that deep. And as soon as I started slicing into it, I was the only one eating brisket. I was like, oh crap, what do I do? So that's a good question for everybody out in the audience. How many times can you reheat leftovers and then put it back in the fridge? Because some people say they do it all the time. Me, I'm kind of worried I'm gonna spoil the food. So I don't know what the USDA or the Food Administration says about what's safe. I didn't do research into that because I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to let me know what is the most amount of times you can go up and down in scale, and I'm sure it just has to deal with the temperature. So that's the update for part 3 of our brisket series. For those that are new to my channel, I'm gonna fill you in on what this brisket series is. We are doing a 5, potentially 6-part brisket series. The first part was we started a 60-day dry age brisket. So that's in the fridge right here, and actually I'll give you a reveal real quick. Don't mind my fridge. All right, so we are, let's see, today is February 3rd, and we started this January 15th. So we're just over, right at 18 days, 19 days. And if you go back to our phase 1 of our brisket series, you'll see how I got this into a umai bag and all that good stuff. Part 2 was a injected versus non-injected, and that video, you gotta check it out. I'm gonna leave that there for you also. Part 3 is what we just did. Part 4, I'm super excited about, and that's why we're releasing this video, so I can get to part 4. Part 4, we're going to take a Walmart Select brisket, and we're gonna go against a Costco Prime. Is it worth it to spend the extra money to get that Prime? Or is brisket just good no matter where you get it from if you have the right equipment? And we got awesome equipment to cook up these 2 briskets. I've also been told that some of my friends are getting briskets from Costco that are prime for like only $2 more than what I've been getting them at Walmart. So apparently Costco has some phenomenal deals, and that you can get prime at a really decent price. But I've also heard that they can go for $80 to $90, while at Walmart I get mine on average for $40. So we're gonna put those 2 to the test based off of part 2's results. And then finally, part 5 is going to be, we're doing the dry age. We're gonna do the dry age, we're gonna put it to the test to see if it's the best brisket we've ever had. So, we're late into the video. If you've stayed with me this long, like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what else you want me to do. This is a great brisket series. I love all the community we have on YouTube, so make sure to check out all those channels and join in the fun. If you leave comments, all those people I talk to, they will interact with you. They will make your cooking experience better. If you have questions for them, by all means, go for it. Guys, you have been a blast, and I hope to see you next week.